Hello and welcome back for another pick a card reading. So for this reading topic, we're going to ask the question, what was your profession or way of living in your previous lifetime? So we have here 3 Egyptian brooches that you can choose from. This is for group number 1. There you go. This one is for group number 2. Finally, we have this for group number 3. And again, once you're ready, you can just click on the timestamps below. Okay, group number 1, you chose this Egyptian brooch. Let's begin with your reading. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 1. What was your profession or way of living in your previous lifetime? Oopsie. All right, you got the 10 of Swords, Princess of Cups, High Priestess. Okay. Three of Cups, Knight of Swords, and then, Five of Wands. I'm getting a strong warrior energy here. Wow. And then you got your 3 of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so here's what I'm actually seeing for group number 1. For some of you, your profession or career in a previous lifetime was that you were actually either a soldier or a warrior, okay? So whether you were a knight or you were actually a warrior protecting something or someone, okay? Or for some of you, you are actually a soldier in a battle. That's more of like what I'm getting when I saw this 10 of Swords, okay? And yeah, you even got 5 of Wands over here. That's why I'm picking up a warrior energy. You're definitely strong, okay? Very powerful. And you're very brave. And I'm also getting here that for some of you, you were also doing some sort of like a divination work or a spiritual career. And the reason why I'm saying that, because I'm drawn to this High Priestess. The High Priestess is kind of like the female version of the Hermit, okay? The High Priestess is somebody who's actually very spiritual, and she is very knowledgeable too. She's very much devoted in providing guidance as well to the people around her. So I'm getting that as well for group number 1. So let's just say, for instance, this is something that you are currently doing, whether you are a psychic, a tarot reader, or even a healer for some of you. That's because even in your previous lifetime, this is actually something that you have been doing, okay? And then lastly, I'm also getting something about being a writer, all right? A writer. And then others of you, by the way, activists. I really heard the word activist, by the way. So some of you are also imparting your knowledge, which is similar to the High Priestess. You have been imparting your knowledge to people, whether it's because you're writing something, you're sharing your knowledge through writing, or some of you are actually, kind of like sharing that with your words, okay? Or you're communicating something to people. That's also what I'm picking up. Wow, I love this. So let's try to pull up another set of cards. What was your profession or way of living in your previous lifetime, group number 1? Yeah, Messiah. Serving humanity. See? No wonder you got the 3 of Pentacles, because 3 of Pentacles is actually talking about, collaboration or working with people, right? So definitely you were in that type of a career in which you are dealing with people or you're helping people. Child orphan. And are you freaking kidding me? You got the mentor. That's creepy. I was just talking about you guys were imparting your knowledge to people, all right? Whether you are actually a writer, and you've been sharing your wisdom, your knowledge through writing, okay? Or you may be a teacher with this mentor card. I love this. I love how everything is matching. And they're definitely showing me here that you guys love to serve, okay? You're kind of like a humanitarian, group number one, all right? So that's more of like what I'm getting for you when it comes to your career in your recent lifetime, in which you're helping people or you're being of service to people. You like to teach people. My gosh. And you were really, independent. That's also what I'm picking up here. Wow. Let's see, what else? All right. Let's take a look. The Maiden. Oh, yes. We got two cards here. Destiny, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And then you got partnerships and alliances. Wow. Oh, my gosh. So definitely, like what I said, some of you are doing some divination work. That's really what I'm picking up. And so, again, if you are currently doing this, whether you're a tarot reader, or a psychic, or what, or doing some spiritual career, a healer even, I won't be surprised, because they're definitely showing me here that this is something that you have been doing even in your previous lifetime, all right? Even with this Destiny card, kind of like, yeah, a fortune teller, you can actually see what's ahead, all right? You can predict, some certain events. So that's really what I'm picking up. And if that's the case, I feel that you were also a woman in a previous lifetime too. That's also what I'm getting. And then I'm also picking up that for some of you guys, you were also kind of like an activist. I really got that. It's like you wanted to change something or something that is no longer working. You believe in equality is also what I'm hearing. I don't know. I suddenly got that right now. It's like you are a female activist. I don't know. I just really got that. Like you're really trying to speak your truth. You're really, wanting to make some changes for the things that you feel is inappropriate or is not right. Okay. You're fighting for something. That's more of like what I'm getting. Wow. That was so strong. And again, this is also talking about collaboration with the partnerships and alliances. So I feel that you are really in a type of career or job in which you're actually dealing with other people. Some of you is kind of like a business. That's more of like what I'm picking up with the partnerships and alliances card, whether you're actually negotiating with other people. For instance, maybe you were also a trader. That's also what I'm getting. But let's see, what else? And again, since this is a general reading, only take what you feel could apply to you, all right? Because obviously, there's a lot of energies. There's multiple profession or career that we're going to be pulling up for you guys. So yeah, now you got the potential card. Let's pull it more. Oh, yeah. Gosh, look at this. Win or lose. Let's pull up another one before we discuss this. You're a fighter, group number one. What did I... Oh my gosh, now you got the strength card. This is creepy. This is exactly what I was just talking about at the very start of this reading. If you still remember, I even really got that strong message from Spirit that you guys are warriors, all right? You guys are fighters. So whether it's because you are actually, fighting for something, okay, you're trying to speak your mind or your truth. Others of you are literally like, knights or warriors. And look at that with the image of the sword. I specifically said that earlier. So to see this image or to see this card, Well, yeah, like what I said, either you were a soldier, you've been fighting something, you've been protecting something, or you're actually a knight, right, in your previous lifetime. And yeah, I'm drawn to these two cards, and I'll tell you why. Because mountain represents strength. Okay, that's a symbolism as well for strength. And now you got this card that says strength. So this is describing how powerful you are or you were even in your previous lifetime. All right. Um, your fighting spirit is also very strong. Okay, it's really amazing. And they're also showing me here that there's something about you kind of like trying to demonstrate your strengths, not just, by, yeah, being this warrior, like you're fighting off, your enemies and all that, but because of your mind, because of how powerful your mind is, that you're able to kind of like, yeah, share your wisdom. And it's actually giving clarity and guidance to the people around you. Yeah. So it's not just talking about like physical strength with a strength card over here, or even this image of the mountain. It's talking about how mentally you guys are really strong. Wow. I love this. And again, look at this image of a woman um giving me that mother nature type of vibe. So similar to this maiden card, right? Look how similar they are. So I'm really getting here that for some of you guys in your previous lifetime, either you were also, yeah, kind of like doing a type of a career or job that had something to do even with the environment. I'm really picking that up because I'm drawn to the image of the world over here, all right? Or it can also just talk about what I heard from Spirit earlier, that you've been going from one place to another, whether you're negotiating or dealing with people from different cultures, even. That's also what I'm picking up. And yeah, if you're also doing some divination work, because that's part of the career that I also picked up earlier, yeah, kind of like you're very close to nature, or you work closely with nature and spirit. Yeah, I love that. Let's try to pull it more. What was your career or profession in your previous lifetime? Group number one. What is this? The Fate. Are you freaking kidding me? Quite similar to the Destiny card. So yeah, there's definitely something about fortune telling, okay, or being a seer, or doing some divination work. I just said that multiple times. Yeah. I can't believe this. So again, if this is something that you're currently doing, don't be surprised now. You've done this before. Then you got the deserving card. Okay. I'm getting a European vibe here. So maybe, in your previous lifetime, you were probably living in a specific European country or setting. And then you got realization. Wow. There's definitely something about you kind of like providing answers or solutions. Because every time I actually see a keyhole, that's talking about solution, or you're actually, helping people to discover something, all right? Something that they weren't able to see. And that maybe because you have this gift or this talent to see something that others can't, you're helping them. For instance, with that message that I actually got from Spirit earlier, in which you try to speak your mind, you try to help people see things from a different or a fresh perspective because you're mentally strong. All right. So, again, whether you are also a writer, or some sort of like a spiritual teacher, even, okay, that's really what I'm picking up. My gosh. And yeah, some of you are also in a type of career in which maybe you were also, like what I said, working closely with the environment, whether you were a farmer, even. Okay, that's another possibility. But let's try to pull it more. I love this reading. Let's see. What else? What was your career or profession in your previous lifetime? It is what it is. Okay. Then you got financial constraints. Let's pull up another card. Well, you got two. You got birth, babies, and then you got intuition. I can't believe this. Well, this one is very straightforward because we were just talking about psychic work, all right, or spiritual work for some of you, all right. So, yeah, even this image of the card, it is what it is. I'm really getting a very spiritual energy about it, all right? It's like you really do have the ability to kind of like see through something that other people can't, all right? Either you were also able to predict the future or some specific events because you got the fate card and then you got the destiny card, all right? So I'm really getting that you were a seer or a psychic even in your previous lifetime, especially now that you got the intuition card. So this is a huge validation again from spirit, where some of you, there's something about you providing guidance, okay? Regardless whether you were a seer or kind of like an advisor even in your previous lifetime. And the reason why I'm saying that, because like what I said, with this image of the realization card, there's a keyhole, right? And for me, like what I said, keyhole represents discovery, answers, or even solution. So this is the type of job that you've been doing in your previous lifetime. This is what you have been doing for other people as well. You help them to uncover something. All right? You help them to realize something. I feel as well that some people are also coming up to you for help to get some answers. All right? Wow. And there's also something about knowledge because, again, it's like because of your wisdom, because of your knowledge, it helps people to realize something, to see something that they couldn't grasp. My gosh, this is so crazy. I really love this. Yeah, some of you are also probably doing some religious work. I also got that. Yeah, I won't be surprised if some of you were also kind of like, yeah, working, for instance, in a religious organization. That's really what I'm picking up. Some of you are probably, yeah, strong spiritual figures. Yeah. And then you got the birth and babies card over here. So yeah, there's really something about you protecting something, okay? That's more of like what I got when I saw this birth babies card, or you're nurturing something. So maybe in your previous lifetime as well, you were in that type of profession in which you're being of help or service to people. Because again, you got the Messiah card and it says serving humanity, all right? So there's something about you taking good care or helping, the weak, protecting the weak, which is also quite similar to what I got earlier. Some of you are really activists in which you are really fighting for something, fighting for the rights of the people. What the freak? I just got that very, very strongly here. So yeah, let's move on to the next set of cards. Yeah, I was just talking about protecting the weak. Then you got vulnerability. Oh my gosh. So yeah, because again, you know what? Group number one thing is for sure, regardless of whatever profession or career you are resonating with, know this. You guys are very powerful people. All right? You guys are strong. And we're not just talking about physical strength for some of you. Because for instance, I picked up that some of you were warriors, like literally like you're fighting in a battle, a soldier, all right? But some of you are just basically very mentally strong people, all right? You're smart, you have a lot of wisdom about you that you've been sharing or imparting to people. You're guiding people. There you go. That's also what I'm picking up. You're providing guidance to people. And maybe people come up to you for some guidance. They can open up to you as well, all right? And provide answers to them. I just so love this reading so much. Anyway, let's see what else. What was your profession or career in a previous lifetime? Ah, you got the Tower. All right. There's something about change because Tower talks about change. What did I tell you guys earlier, if you can still remember? Some of you, most especially that activists that I'm picking up, in which you wanted to make some changes. You wanted to redo things. You wanted to, yeah, change the things that you feel is inappropriate. Like, this is not right. This is not what it should be. All right. I'm going to fight for it. All right. You wanted to make some positive changes for the community. That's really what I'm getting here. And there's something about protection. All right. Look at this lady over here. She's actually kind of like preventing this house or this building from crumbling down. So there's something about protection. It's like you're protecting, yeah, if you're actually a knight or a warrior in your previous lifetime, you're protecting a territory. Yeah, gosh. Then you got the uniqueness card, and it says self and honor. All right. So I feel that with this uniqueness card, that's very straightforward. You guys are actually doing a very type of career rather that is very unique, or maybe this is something that not many people are actually doing. Um, for others of you, what I actually got with this uniqueness card, you got the honor, right? So I feel that you're well respected or honored by a lot of people because of what you've been doing. That's also what I'm getting there. All right, so now let's pull this up. Let's pull up 3 cards. What is this? Oh my gosh, you got energy healing. Wow. All right. Light and love. Yeah. One more from this deck. Are you freaking kidding me? Got oracle cards. Bingo. What did I say? What did I say? Go back to what I said at the very start. Some of you are really doing some divination work, psychic work. And then when I saw the Wheel of Fortune, which says destiny, if you can still remember, and then you got the fates card, it's like you can actually see the fate or the future event, okay? Like you can actually connect with spirit as well or with nature. So some people cannot do it. That's why I got the unique card. So it's a unique gift or abilities that not many people have, although everybody's a psychic anyway. It's just that a lot of people are not making use of the abilities because we're all blessed with intuition anyway. So yeah, I'm seeing here for these 3 cards that a lot of you are healers or doing some divination work. You've been, shining your light to others. You're providing guidance, just like what I said, right? You guys are light workers, even in your previous lifetime. And yeah, it says here, oracle cards. You're able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Exactly what I just said. So not necessarily that for some of you guys, you are a tarot reader or a seer or a fortune teller, but this type of job or career that you have been doing is something that would provide guidance to people, all right? In which people may actually come up to you for some answers. And you have the answers, or you can actually share your insights to people. They come up to you for advice even. Wow. And then with energy healing, again, still similar to the spiritual work or career that I have been picking up, okay? I'm getting a very positive and very beautiful healing energy, kind of like a shaman as well for some of you guys. Wow. I love this reading. So anyway, we're not done yet. Let's pull up this deck. What else, Spirit? What was their career or profession in their previous lifetime? 9 of Swords. Okay. Oh, yes. Look at that. Success. Beautiful. And then bully. Wow, I love this. There's something about protection, really. Okay, let's start off with this bully card. Like what I said, some of you are warriors, all right, in your previous lifetime. You guys are fighters. Either you're a soldier or a knight, all right? That's more of like what I'm getting when I saw this bully card, all right? You try to protect the weak. That's also what I'm getting. That's why I'm picking up activist. You try to protect the weak because you got the vulnerability card. And yeah, look at this birth and babies card. This is also related to vulnerability. Why? Because a baby is very vulnerable, right? Plus, you got the images of rabbits, and rabbits are prey. So there's something about you protecting the weak. So similar to what I just said, a warrior. You are a protector. And I got that too when I saw this tower card. Look at how she is actually protecting the building from crumbling down into pieces. So again, the word protect. If you were also an activist in your previous lifetime, that's it. You wanted to make some changes. Plus, you also tried to defend the weak. That's really what I'm getting here. Others of you, with this success card, so obviously, whatever it is that you were doing in your previous lifetime, you became successful with it, all right? That's a message from Spirit. For others of you, I'm drawn to this image where, yeah, there's something about, so I'm drawn to this image of the newspaper. So I'm also getting that some of you are probably writers, really. Okay. And then you've been helping people too, because Six of Pentacles is actually a generosity card, which is similar to the Messiah message in which you have been serving people or humanity. And we see here this beggar asking for some money. So yeah. And then you got the Knight of Swords, which is talking about stress and anxiety. So I feel that people come up to you when they're actually troubled by something. And here you are, you're more than willing to help them, to ease their anxiety. Because Knight of Swords is talking about anxiety. So it's like you provide solutions, just like what I said when I saw the keyhole, to people who are in deep trouble. Wow, I love that. All right, let's try to pull it more. What else, Spirit? Because again, expect that there's multiple career professions here. All right, what is this? Okay. Some of you are probably, yeah, you were European in a previous lifetime or in some European country. France. That's also what I'm getting here based on this image. Okay. Again, with the cat image, cat is actually talking about intuition. All right? Cat is definitely related to intuition. And you got the intuition card. So like what I said, this is another validation from Spirit that even in your previous lifetime, you guys are making use of your intuition, or you guys are highly intuitive. Because if you can still remember, at the very start of this reading, you even got the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is somebody who's actually very spiritual. She's highly intuitive, okay? And she is very much devoted in providing spiritual guidance to the people. Whoa, isn't that great? Wow. So yeah, I'm just really getting here based on these three cards that on top of that, in which you've been doing some divination work or healing, psychic work. Others of you are actually, yeah, maybe it was a lifetime in a European setting. Okay. That's more of like what I'm getting, whether it's actually France or any other European country. That's really what I'm picking up here. Let's pull out 3 from this deck. Are you freaking kidding me? You got the monk or none. What did I say earlier? Do you still remember that when I saw this, it is what it is card? Because I'm drawn to the image of the cross. Okay? And I heard that from Spirit. They wanted me to deliver that message that some of you are probably, yeah, working for a religious organization. I even said that. And yeah, now you got the monk or nun. So I'm getting a strong spiritual energy here for sure. Or religious work with the Messiah. And then you got the nun over here. Wow. You guys are light workers for sure. That is so beautiful. You're very knowledgeable. You're very much devoted and dedicated to spirit or to your religion, whatever type of religion. Oh, okay. You got a karmic relationship, but I'm not going to read that as karmic relationship. If you take a look at this image, look at that. We see here this, yeah, kind of like a soldier or somebody, yeah, working maybe in the, yeah, government or army. Yeah, because he's holding a gun. Oh my gosh, I just love how everything is matching. A pilot even, because we see here this, you know, plane. And then you got the spouse. All right, with the spouse card, what I'm actually getting here is that, yeah, maybe in a previous lifetime, you are having a hard time either being in a romantic relationship or being married to someone. That's because of, for instance, if you are actually a nun or a monk, you can't marry. You can't actually be in a romantic partnership. There's something about that, which is actually part of, yeah, the challenge that you may have experienced in a previous lifetime, in which you probably love someone or you fell in love with someone, but you feel as if that I can't because I am supposed to be devoted to what I'm doing as a monk or as a nun. All right. It's like you can't actually marry. That could just be an additional message for some of you guys. In terms of career, because this is what the reading is all about. We're trying to identify your career. Yeah, like what I said, spiritual work, religious work, okay, because you got the Messiah too. And then, yeah, some of you are definitely soldiers. I just said that. Wow. So before we wrap things up, let me actually pull up 6 cards from this deck. Okay. Wow. Town beauty. Whoa. Spiritual questioning. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Philanthropist. Okay. House of Fire. Masculine. So some of you guys are actually, yeah, a male in a previous lifetime. So if you're actually female now in this previous, or I mean in this current lifetime, previously you were a male. Or you were a man in your previous lifetime. Let's just get one last card. Oh my gosh, really? Now this is quite interesting. So some of you guys are actually, you're a female, although majority of you guys are male. They're actually showing me that, yeah, you were a town beauty. Oh my gosh. So maybe that's why I got the maiden card, all right? There's also a possibility that some of you guys are kind of like, yeah, back in the days, it's like you're a model, all right? That A lot of people are admiring you for your looks. And that is because this is a beauty card, by the way. So, for instance, this is just an example. It's like you're a courtesan, okay? You've been actually serving people as well, serving them drinks. You're playing an instrument, something like that. Kind of like a geisha. I'm also getting that. I don't know. Yeah, I really got that. And then some of you are definitely doing a spiritual career, just like what I said. Some of you are in a position of authority, whether you are a strong religious leader or a spiritual figure, a philanthropist as well, right? This is really interesting. Look at this image. There's really something about religion, okay? And it says here saintly or a martyr, okay? Wow. And then caretaker. So this is exactly what I was just talking about. You're nurturing people, you're guiding, you're helping people. Some of you probably also died either by being burned. Oh, well, yeah, I won't be surprised because I'm seeing here a lot of psychic work or divination work or that type of a career. Maybe during those times, all right? It's actually viewed by a lot of people that it's evil or that you're a witch or what. I'm getting that. So maybe, yeah, somebody actually died by being burned. Oh, wow. Yeah, some of you are also in the field of technology. So there's also something about that. Whether you're building something. Yeah. So whether it's actually you, let's just say, working a type of career or job in which you have been building planes, let's just say, all right? There's something about that, technology. Whether transportation, because I'm drawn to that too. That's also a huge possibility for some of you. But there you go. There's so many careers, if you notice. For group number 1, there's multiple. So only take what applies. But the strongest so far that I picked up as a recap, I'm really picking up a lot of healers, psychics actually chose this pile. And I won't be surprised if this is something that you are currently doing because in your previous lifetime, this is also what you did. Others of you, religious work, okay? I'm also picking up an activist, a leader, a warrior, all right? But like what I said, one thing is for sure. You guys are so powerful, all right? You guys are so freaking powerful. And I love the fact that a lot of you guys are in a type of career in which you wanted to be of service. You wanted to be of help to humanity. So there you go. Group number 1, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you again next week. Bye. So it's your turn. Group number 2, you chose this Egyptian brooch. Let's find out, what was your profession or way of living in your previous lifetime? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 2. All right, you got the 10 of Swords. Ace of Wands. Knight of Swords. Wow, King of Swords. Are you kidding me? Got the Emperor. And you got the Hermit. Nice. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hierophant. Wow. Based on all of these cards, one thing is for sure. In your previous lifetime, group number 2, a lot of you are powerful authority figures, all right, or leaders. And the reason why I'm saying that, first off, you got the King of Swords, and then you got the Emperor. You also got the Hermit and the Hierophant. All of these figures are very, very strong and powerful authority figures, okay? The Hierophant is also a priest. So for some of you, literally, you can also be a priest, a monk in your previous lifetime, okay? Or you're very much devoted to your religious work or spiritual work, okay? But some of you are powerful leaders. You've been leading people, okay? And some of you are also doing a type of a career or job in which, yeah, there's something about physical. Either you're making use of your hands as well, or it's labor work. That's also what I'm picking up, which is very much physically, exhausting or draining. That's what I'm getting. Some of you are also soldiers. I kind of like got that as well for group number 1. Yeah. And then with a hermit, 2 things. Hermit is also a healer card. So some of you are probably also healers in a previous lifetime, whether, for instance, you were a doctor, okay? Or it can also be that you are a spiritual healer, whether you were a shaman in your previous lifetime. The hermit is also somebody who's very, very knowledgeable, all right? And I feel that it could also be that you were also a teacher, somebody who's been imparting their knowledge or wisdom to other people. And again, Knight of Swords is somebody who's actually going to be delivering a message. So I feel that there's something about that in which you're teaching, you're imparting your knowledge to your students or to the people around you. And again, even with a Hierophant, which is actually also an image of a priest in the traditional tarot, there are a lot of people listening to the priest. So there's something about that in which you are communicating something, you've been imparting your knowledge, your wisdom to the community. All right. Wow, I love this. Let's try to pull up the rest of the cards. What was your profession, your career in a previous lifetime? So whether this is also talking about your most recent lifetime, okay? Because we may actually have multiple lifetimes, all right? Let's see. Are you kidding me? You got the mentor card. I was just talking about teaching. Wow, now you got the mentor card, and it says here, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. I can't believe this. Wow. Next, you have the slave. Okay. And then you got the destroyer. Okay. So I feel this is again matching to what I just actually said earlier, especially the mentor card. So in a previous lifetime, you have been, teaching people. You've been guiding people, helping people. All right. That's more like what I'm getting. So people listen to you because of your wisdom. And again, it's similar to the hermit card because the hermit is somebody who's very enlightened. Okay. And then with the slave card, there's really something about you either being a leader, all right? But it can also be that in a previous lifetime, for a few of you, maybe you were also a slave, because I'm also getting something about you've been doing some, labor work, or it's actually a job in which, it's something physical and it's really physically draining and exhausting. So either you've been carrying a lot of things and all that. So I won't be surprised to see the slave card. And then I'm also getting that for some of you, you were also in a type of career or profession in which there's war, all right? There's a battle. So I'm really getting that. So I won't be surprised again if some of you are also soldiers or somebody's actually in the battlefield. That's what I'm picking up. Let's try to pull it more. What was your profession or way of living in a previous lifetime? Okay, you got the 6 of water. Nice. Okay, what is this? Universe, which is also the world card, by the way. And you got the full card, new beginnings. Oh my gosh. This is very straightforward based on these 3 cards. So First, you got the universe card, and this is also the world card, and which is quite interesting. If you take a look at this full card over here, we see here a woman, okay, and there's actually the image of the world or the globe. So I feel that for some of you guys, your career or way of living in a previous lifetime is that you're a traveler, all right, or you're an explorer as well. Maybe you're actually, traveling from one country to another, all right. Whether you spend most of your time in the ship, that's what I'm getting, or you were probably also a trader. Because again, I'm drawn to what this woman is holding. All right. It seems to me as if that is actually a bracelet, all right, or some accessory. So maybe you have been kind of like selling some stuffs as well, as you travel or go to different places, whether you've been selling some ceramics, porcelain. I don't know. I'm suddenly getting that all of a sudden. So there's something about selling. I really got that very, very strongly. Or it's just you exploring, okay? Going from one place to another, traveling the world. Wow. I am so blown away by this. All right, let's try to pull it more. Expect that you would be seeing multiple careers or profession, as this is a general reading, okay? All right, you got the flow card. Then you got, wow, take the lead. What did I say? You guys are powerful authority figures or leaders. Now it says here, take the lead. And others would just follow. That's more of like what I'm getting here. Whoa. Yeah. And then you got the share the love card. So obviously, based on these three cards, you are collaborating, networking, or working with other people as well. That's what I'm picking up. So whether it's you being kind of like a doctor, let's just say, all right, or you're actually a leader and you have people around you, you're taking the lead and all that. Some of you are healers as well, just like what I said, because I'm drawn to the image of the hands, all right? So there's something about healing. Whoa, this is so nice. Let's just pull it more. Home, all right. By the book. Mm-hmm. And you got the lost card. What the freak? There's definitely something about traveling here. And there's definitely something about cultures, and I'll tell you why, okay? So, on top of earlier, if you notice, we were just discussing that with the world card, in which you are actually going from one place to another, whether you were an explorer, okay, or you're a trader, whatever, there's something about traveling. And I even said jokingly that maybe you spend most of your time in the ship, and I'm drawn to the image of the ship. Plus, you also got this take the lead card, which is also the Three of Wands, okay, and the traditional tarot, and it means waiting for the ships to arrive. So definitely, whatever type of career or job that is, it's definitely connected to ship or traveling. Okay, that is your means of transportation as well in your previous lifetime, for sure. And then you got by the book. And so this by the book card is also talking about cultures. All right. So I'm definitely getting that for group number 2. You are definitely, going from one place to another. You're exploring, okay. You're picking up, a lot of things in your travel. You've been learning a lot. There's something about learning. So either you are also, like what I said, you got the mentor card. So maybe you are teaching people, you are sharing your wisdom to people. And again, look at this adult elephant. and there's two baby elephants following this adult elephant. So there's something about leading people. Again, you are a strong leader. My gosh. This is so, so interesting. And yeah, I'm drawn to this owl over here. I'm not sure if you can see it. There's definitely about knowledge here. You guys are really wise people. Yeah, I won't be surprised because again, you got the hermit, right? And the hermit is an enlightened being. Wow. All right, let's try to pull it more. Okay, let's try to use this deck instead. What else, Spirit? Oopsie. What was that card that fell? Let's take a look. Fruition. All right. Smoke and mirrors. Okay. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh. You saw me shuffle. And what did I tell you at the very start of this reading? That some of you are healers. I even said whether, for instance, you were a doctor, okay, or even a spiritual healer, okay? And if you were also a spiritual healer, number one, what I actually heard from Spirit is that some of you are definitely working, yeah, closely with nature. So won't be surprised if some of you are shamans, really. I'm really getting that. I'm also picking up medicine woman, all right? Medicine man or medicine woman. So yeah, in which you're actually making use of herbs. That was so strong, okay? Some of you, divination work with the smoke and mirrors card. It's like you can actually enter a new portal or you can channel messages. I'm getting that, in which you have the ability to kind of like, yeah, channel some messages from different realms or to connect with spirit. Again, there's something about that too. Plus, with a healer of the ages, where it actually shows the image of similarly to Jesus Christ, right? So I'm getting religious work for some of you. If not necessarily a spiritual type of career or what, or being a healer and all that, some of you are very much dedicated or devoted to your religion, okay? Maybe you are actually in a type of career in which it had something to do with religious work, okay? Or an organization, a religious organization. That's also what I'm picking up. Or a priest, because again, you actually got the Hierophant card at the start of this reading. Wow. And the priest, of course, is somebody who's sharing wisdom, all right, or sharing the word about God and all that. So I won't be surprised if this is actually something that you have done in your previous lifetime. Well, let's see, what else? What was your profession or way of living in a previous lifetime? Huh. Okay. You got possessions. My gosh. This is exactly what I was just talking about earlier. There's something about you trading. I'm getting that. There's something about trading or selling. Wow. Because I'm drawn to the images of the coins or gold coins and all that. Wow. This is so interesting. What else? Some of you are probably slave, really. Okay. Maybe, that's part of your role back then, unfortunately. But maybe this is for very few of you, because I also noticed that you felt as if that you're trapped. You have no choice but to work for someone and you're a slave. I'm really getting that because I'm drawn to the image of the bird cage. There's something about that. And yeah, even with this lost card, it's like you felt as if that you're trapped. You felt as if that you're powerless. That's more of like what I'm getting. So to see the slave card earlier, I won't be surprised if some of you, maybe a very few of you, were also a slave in your previous lifetime, unfortunately, in which you're actually not free to do anything, but you're just doing what you're supposed or asked to do, okay? That's why I'm picking up like this really Yeah, draining and exhausting physical work or labor. Then you got vulnerability. Then he got Five of Swords as well as King of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. So with a vulnerability, I feel that some of you guys are actually in a type of career or job in which you are protecting. And this is something that also came up for group number one. So maybe you are actually, defending someone. And the reason why I'm saying that you are a protector of the weak, because you got the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is talking about battle, all right, fight, conflict. So I won't be surprised if some of you are also doing that in a previous lifetime in which you're protecting the weak, or you are actually protecting something. You are a warrior. Okay, that's why you have a lot of cards about being very powerful. You are a leader, a warrior. Okay, and then the King of Pentacles for me is a businessman or a businesswoman card. Okay, so I won't be surprised if you were also an entrepreneur in your previous lifetime. Wow, I love this so much. Let's try to pull it more. Okay, you got the beginnings card. Look at that. She seems to appear as if that she's a healer. I don't know, I'm getting that. I'm kind of like also getting that, yeah, you had a lifetime like a Native American. So that's why I'm picking up shaman, really. Or, yeah, the kind of vibe is really what I'm picking up. And I'm drawn to the snake. So for me, snake is also talking about deception or evil. So if you were also a spiritual healer in a previous lifetime, that's it. All right. That's part of your role in which you are dispelling negativity or evil energies. All right. And yeah, even with the flowers, okay, because I also got that some of you guys are also making use of some certain herbs, all right, or working closely with nature. Wow. All right. Let's see what else. Travel. Are you freaking kidding me? What the freak? That's why I said when I saw the world card, and even with this new beginnings card, which is also the full card, right? Let me go back to it. We see here the image of the world. And she appears to be like a wanderer, okay? A wanderer. Some of you are, yeah, kind of like a gypsy for some of you, or a nomad. Maybe you don't have a permanent residence. I'm also getting that. You're traveling from one place to another. So, yeah, there's definitely something about travel. Oh my gosh. I just love how everything is matching here. What else? Children. Okay. And then speaker. So yeah, I won't be surprised to see the speaker card. Just like what I said earlier, it's quite similar to the Hierophant card, right? Because the Hierophant shows a priest and he's been spreading the word. He's been, trying to guide people and people are listening to him. So again, there's something about that when it comes to your career in your previous lifetime in which you are educating people, you are teaching people, or doing a type of career in which it makes use of communication skills as well. All right. And yeah, even with this children card, there's something about you teaching again people, even children, or helping people or children. Plus, remember I said something about protecting the weak or protecting, yeah, the defenseless. There's also something about that with this children card. I feel that you really kind of like stand out as a leader in which you've been helping those people around you who are feeling powerless, who felt as if that they can't do anything. I'm also getting that too. But yeah, some of you, it's a career in which it deals with children, all right? Or you're helping and teaching children. So the word teaching is very strong, if you notice, because you also got the mentor card, right? So yeah, and then some of you are travelers, really, explorers. That's really what I'm picking up. All right, let's try to pull up this deck now. What else, Spirit? What was group number two's career, profession, or way of living in their previous lifetime? Okay, wow. Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands talks about success and victory. So, yeah, you were definitely successful in that type of field or career. And it also shows people cheering on to this guy or this person riding a horse. So there's really something about how you were able to earn the respect, okay, of the people. Maybe you were actually in that type of career in which you have been helping a lot of people, all right, or assisting people. Plus, Six of Wands for me is also a travel card because, again, it shows a person riding a horse. So there's something about you traveling, all right? And you got the travel card earlier, too. Oops. Let me just pull up a different deck. I almost forgot. Ooh, what is this? Power. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. So, again, there's definitely something about you being in a powerful position, an authority figure. That's really what I'm getting. For some of you guys, I'm really picking up business, okay? I really got that. It's like you were really selling something, even in your previous lifetime. You've been selling something. Some of you are also kind of like treasure hunters. I don't know why I suddenly picked that up. Either you've been, yeah, trying to search for some treasures, you've been collecting something. I'm really picking that up too. Wow. Okay, what else? Okay, you got the introvert card. So yeah, well, I'm going to read this introvert card not based on what it says here that you were an introvert, okay? So basically, you were actually in a type of career or in a type of profession in which you're definitely dealing with people because this is also talking about community, all right? So whether you're connecting with different types of people, maybe from all over the globe, all right? There's something about networking, just like what I said earlier. Wow. I love how everything is matching, really. What else, Spirit? What was group number two's profession or way of living in their previous lifetime? Okay. Some of you, I'm really picking up that either your country in a previous lifetime, because for group number one, I picked up European country. So I'm getting for group number two, where some of you either Asia, I'm really getting that. China was so strong, by the way. Japan as well. I'm also getting, I don't know why I suddenly heard, yeah, Sri Lanka. Honestly, I got that too. And then for others of you, in terms of countries in your previous lifetime, Spain. Okay, I really got that. Ooh. Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah. So there's also something about clothing that's more of like what I'm hearing now by looking at all of these images. So for some of you guys, for instance, you may be a tailor in a previous lifetime. There's something about clothes or clothing, all right? Wow, I can't believe this. And yeah, for some of you, it can still be that you were in a European country too. But the strongest that I heard for group number two, it's either China, Japan. I even heard Sri Lanka. And then I heard Spain very strongly. For some of you, I actually got this African, yeah, type of setting or country. All right. There's so many countries. It can also talk about the countries that you've been to, because again, you got the travel card. Maybe that's why I keep on hearing a lot of countries for group number two as well, since you got the travel card. Wow, I love this reading so much. Let's see. Let's pull up 3 more cards from this deck. Yeah, see? Wars and battles. What did I say? What did I say? Because again, if you can still remember, you actually got the 5 of Swords, which is talking about battle, right? You're fighting, okay? You were probably, of course, a soldier. Or what? My gosh, this is so interesting. Let's pull up 2 more from this deck. Asia. Oh my gosh. Wow. I can't believe this. I can't freaking believe this. What did I say? See, I told you guys because I'm hearing a lot. And I just heard countries. And I even said the strongest I'm picking up is Asia. I even said that. Either China, Japan. I even heard Sri Lanka, honestly. That could be the country that you were from in a previous lifetime. And look at this. We see here the image of a Buddha. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys were actually, yeah, a strong religious figure or spiritual figure, whether you were a monk or what. Oh my gosh. This is really crazy. What else? Let's get 1 more from this deck. Ooh. Are you freaking kidding me? You got the monk or nun. Oh my gosh. Need I say more? Well, there you go. See, I told you. Because again, you got the, this is crazy. You got the Hierophant, right? Which is a priest. Now you got the nun. All right. So I won't be surprised, like what I said, if you were actually, yeah, working for a religious organization or you were actually a monk, a nun. I even said that when I saw this image of kind of like a monk or, yeah. There's something about spirituality or religion, okay, for group number 2. And remember the Healer of the Ages card? That's it. I can't believe this. This is way too amazing for me. All right. So anyway, let's try to pull up 6 cards now before we wrap things up. I love this reading. What else, Spirit? What can you tell us about the profession, way of living of group number 2 in their previous lifetime? Okay. All right. There's also something about food. Okay. So, for instance, maybe in your previous lifetime, that's part of your career. It had something to do with food or diet or what. All right. Oh my gosh. There's definitely something about war. I can't freaking believe this. Because you got the card that talks about World War. What? Because you got the wars and battles. Now you got the World War. And then it says here Hiroshima or Hiroshima. So again, maybe that's why I'm picking up Japan. What the freak? Maybe you were a Japanese soldier in your previous lifetime. Are you kidding me? Who knows, right? But there's definitely something about war. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I can't believe this. All right, what else? A gladiator. What? Again, you guys are really, warriors, fighters. My gosh, I can't believe what I'm seeing. So yeah, we have, something to do with World War, and you also got the wars and battles, and then you also got the card that says gladiator. All right, martial arts. Okay, martial artists. Duelist, it also says that here. And that's something to do with food as well for some of you, okay? Let's just pull up 3 more cards. Gosh, I really love this reading. What else? Oh, so some of you actually died in a forest fire for some of you, or volcano. There's something about natural, disaster. I'm really getting that too. Or a fire disaster, okay? Maybe that's why I got this image of the fire And yeah, you also got the volcano here. That's creepy. Isn't that weird? Yeah, because you got the image of the volcano, and then you also got this volcano card, which is also talking about fire disaster, or this could talk about how you died as well in a previous lifetime. Oh my gosh, this is really crazy. The synchronicity is really creepy. Okay, what else? Yeah, spirituality for sure. So I'm really getting that a lot of you guys are also doing some spiritual work or investigative work for some of you. All right. Let's just pull up one last card. Wow. Okay, what is this? Ooh, okay. So some of you guys are actually, yeah, if I'm going to be reading this based on the image, there's really something about you investigating. There's something about that. That's part of your career, kind of like a spy, kind of like a spy that you were asked to perform that task, that you need to kind of like investigate something or secretly watch something, okay? For some of you, I'm really picking up writing. For some of you, you were also a writer in a previous lifetime. Oh my gosh, I really love group two's reading. This is mind blowing. I love the synchronicity. But there you go. That was your profession or way of living in a previous lifetime. There were multiple, of course. So only take what you feel applies to you. All right. Anyway, that's all. I'll see you again next week. Bye, guys. Last but not the least, group number 3 chose this Egyptian brooch. Let's uncover what was your profession or way of living in your previous lifetime. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 3. The star. Oh, yeah. You got the high priestess. You have the lovers. Okay. Chariot. King of Cups. And then you got the Queen of Wands. Wow. Bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Again, I'm hearing multiple careers or profession here for group number 3, and that's not going to be a surprise. So only take what applies to you, all right? Let's start off with a star card. So again, I'm getting healing energy here, all right? So some of you are definitely healers from a previous lifetime or doing some spiritual career as well, especially that we're seeing the high priestess over here. So high priestess is also a spiritual figure, all right? She's very much devoted to providing guidance to the people around her, all right? So I won't be surprised if this is also something that you're currently doing in this lifetime. So I'm really picking up healers, psychics, even with a star. For some of you guys, I'm also picking up, it's like you were also an astrologer too in your most recent lifetime, maybe. And then there's also something about science. All right. So maybe you were a scientist as well in your previous lifetime, or something to do with, yeah, space. I'm really getting that. Some of you, especially if you are a light worker or doing a spiritual career, you may also be a star seed. Okay. I'm also being drawn to discuss that with a star card over here. Some of you, your previous lifetime was back in Egypt. I'm also getting that with the chariot card over here. And then I'm also getting here that for some of you, you were actually in a type of career or profession in which you are making use of your, yeah, physical appearance, all right, in which you're making use of your natural beauty. So I'm drawn to this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the beauty queen of the tarot. So it's quite similar. I feel that was for group number one, in which they also got the beauty card. And a good example would be this geisha, for instance, or courtesan, because the geisha is viewed as a very beautiful lady. Not only is she physically attractive, but she's also very talented. So I'm kind of like also getting that for some of you, in which you're making use of your natural beauty. Okay, you're blessed with this really beautiful face and all that, which is also part of your profession. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And then I'm also picking up that for some of you, you were also an entrepreneur in a previous lifetime. There's something about business. Okay, so whether you have been selling something or what, that was so, so strong. And yeah, I'm drawn to this Nine of Pentacles. Look at that with this beautiful peacock. There's really something about beauty for group number three, okay? Which is, again, similar to the Queen of Wands. So you were definitely very attractive, and that's also part of your profession. And that's why I had to give out that example so you can understand what I'm saying here, such as being a courtesan or a geisha. All right, that's just an example. All right, because she's beautiful, she's talented, and yeah, she has a lot of clients too. So I'm really getting that. There's something about you showing what you naturally got. Okay. Wow. I love this. And also with the King of Cups, there's something again about intuition, especially that you got the High Priestess over here. So, like what I said, I won't be surprised if a lot of you are highly intuitive people, some of you are healers as well with a star card, or doing some divination work. Okay, so let's move on to the next set of cards. What was your profession or way of living in your previous lifetime? Okay, you got the Hero. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you got the Teacher. All right. And what was this card? Okay, Father. All right, so here's what I'm seeing based on these three cards, group number three. Let's actually start off with the Hero card. So there's definitely something about journey or traveling as well. All right. Some of you are probably, visiting or going to different places. With the Teacher card, this one is actually really straightforward. You've been, communicating your knowledge, your wisdom to other people, which is quite similar to the High Priestess. Okay. Because again, the High Priestess is kind of like the female version of the Hermit, all right, or the High Priest. So, yeah, you are definitely really knowledgeable, you're wise, you're actually, very much enlightened, and you try to pass that on to the people around you. And then you got the Father card, and the Father card is talking about an authority figure, all right? So in your previous lifetime, you also are an authority figure, a leader, or you are this positive guiding light to people. Wow, I love that. Let's see what else. This is crazy. I'm drawn to this Teacher card. There's really something about science. Okay, I even said that when I saw the Star card. Yeah, I won't be surprised if some of you in a previous lifetime, you were actually either, a mathematician, let's just say, or a scientist. Yeah, I'm really getting that for someone out there. Ooh, what was that card? Let's see here. Thought. Okay. Then you got Material Harvest. Okay. So yeah, some of you guys are really entrepreneurs, okay? And look at this guy with this Material Harvest, where there's actually coins and there's fruits or vegetables. So there's something about trading, really. I don't know. I just really got that as well for some of you, in which you're also selling something to people, okay? And for me, this is also a business card. So, like what I said, That was very, very strong as well for group number three. And I'm drawn to this thought card. I'm drawn to this woman looking at this cauldron. So, some of you, if it's actually spiritual career or divination work, some of you guys are really healers here, all right? Yeah, I'm picking that up. Kind of like, yeah, giving me the vibe of a white witch, okay? That's what I'm getting. All right. Yep, yep, yep. Leadership. What did I say when I saw the father card? So, yeah, this is definitely what Spirit is also highlighting for you guys, that you are also an authority figure, a strong leader. You serve as a guiding light to people, or you lead people. Wow. I love how everything is matching. So, let's see what else. Because again, you should expect multiple, career examples here, since this is a general reading. Then you got darkest fears. You have magic stream. And let's take a look at this. Treasure Island. Okay. So, yeah, there's something about healing with these two cards. That's really what I'm picking up. So, for instance, you may be a doctor, let's just say, as well. All right. Or a nurse or caregiver, whatever. There's something about you kind of like helping people, comforting people. You got the Nine of Swords, which is also tied about anxiety and stress. So I feel that, yeah, you have this natural healing energy or ability about you. So again, it could be you being a doctor, okay, or even a spiritual healer, because I'm getting a lot of healing energy just by looking at this waterfall. All right, there's something about cleansing and healing. And then with a treasure island, yeah, there is a huge possibility that some of you guys are treasure hunters in your previous lifetime, all right? Or maybe you have been, trading, or you have been selling something, you've been traveling as well. That's also what I'm picking up, especially that we're also seeing bodies of water here. So it's quite similar as well to the rest of the groups. Okay, so maybe, somebody's been checking out each other pile. But yeah, I'm getting that some of you are also traveling, or maybe you guys are actually selling some stuffs, food, even. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's try to pull it more. What was your career or profession in a previous lifetime? See, you got intuition and manifestation. What did I say when I saw the high priestess, right? So, again, if you can still remember, we saw the high priestess, and right below it, you got the King of Cups. King of Cups is very intuitive, all right? So, there's definitely something about intuition. And I feel this appeared for group number one, okay? So, you guys are highly psychic. So I won't be surprised again if this is something that you are currently doing in this lifetime too. All right. You have the ability or the power to see through the future, let's just say, or predict something, because she's actually looking at this crystal ball. All right. So yeah, psychic work, divination work is really, really strong as well for group number three. What else? Let's take a look at this. Faith. Okay. Yeah, and look at that. There's really something about the world, travel, because I'm drawn to the woman's belly here. Okay, and it's the image of the globe. All right, so I feel as well that for some of you guys, I'm picking up, yeah, kind of like a medicine man or medicine woman as well. I really heard that very strongly, because some of you are very much close to Mother Gaia or Mother Nature. All right, there's really something about that. Oh, yeah, because you guys have very big hearts. You guys are most probably even empaths on this current lifetime. You really like to help, okay? You guys are light workers. Yeah, based on these three cards, I'm really picking up that a lot of you are also doing that in your previous lifetime, in which you guys are like earth angels. You've been shining light to other people, you've been guiding people. Yeah, sharing your wisdom. And again, like what I said, you serve as a positive guiding light with the community or for the community. Wow, isn't that so beautiful? For some of you, there's something about environmental work, research. I just really got that. Whether this is also something that you've been doing in this current lifetime, it's like there's something about trying to study nature or study environment. Yeah, even your previous lifetime, that was something that you've been doing. There's something about that. Like you're studying nature. Maybe that's why you got the star. There's really something about that that I just heard right now from Spirit. But anyway, let's move on to the next set of cards. Okay. Yeah, are you kidding me? What the freak? You got the fourth chakra Archangel Raphael. And Archangel Raphael is a healer. So see? Group number 3, I told you guys are really healers. All right. That's why I even picked up either you were a doctor as well, okay, or some of you are also spiritual healers, all right, shamans, medicine women, or what. Yeah, I'm just really getting that because Archangel Raphael is a healer. This is so freaking beautiful. I so love this. Then you got the flow. All right. So again, there's really something about you providing healing to people. Okay. There's something about you trying to, yeah, cleanse away their anxiety, cleanse away their pain. I'm really getting that when I saw this flow card. It's like you're washing it away, you're cleansing, you're removing anything that gives someone a lot of stress, or you're washing away their trouble, their pain. I just really got that. Wow. And again, there's something about nature, really. That's why I really picked up Mother Gaia, even. Some of you are really kind of like, yeah, an empath here. So whether this is also describing that you're an empath right now, and even in your previous lifetime, you have a very close connection as well with nature or spirit. Beautiful. What else? Ah, you got the dreams card. Again, psychic energy. What the freak, man? Again, a lot of psychic work, a lot of spiritual career here that I'm picking up for group number 3. Some of you guys are clairvoyants as well. All right. You do have the ability to see what other people can't see through the future. All right. Or strong psychic vision is really what I'm picking up. Prophetic work. All right. That's what I'm getting. Some of you guys are mediums too. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. This is just so beautiful because you got the dreams card. I feel that some of you guys are also, yeah, we're able to kind of like see something or foretell something through dreams. Prophecy. All right. That's really what I'm picking up. Gosh, I love this. All right. Let's try to pull it more. Oh my gosh. What is this? Okay, you got the 7 of Cups. Let's pull up more. And look at that. She's pointing at the star. This is creepy. Maybe that's why I was really drawn to the star card on top of healing, because star for me is a healing card. There's really something about science. I really even heard that. Or something to do with the study of planets, all right? Stars. Yeah. And I even heard mathematician for some of you. What the freak, man? Or even kind of like astrology. So again, still related to psychic work, okay? Like what I said, I won't be surprised if some of you are astrologers, tarot readers, psychics, and even healers, because We see a lot of healing cards here for you guys. Wow, I love this. What else? Meditation. Oh my gosh. And it says routine, breath, quiet, and peace. Again, I'm getting that healing energy, right? Because when you meditate, you also try to heal yourself. You have to keep yourself centered and balanced. Whoa, whoa. That is so interesting. I'm getting a lot of spiritual energy as well for group number 3. I really noticed that. Okay, so let's try to pull it more. So maybe that's why you're kind of like helping people to release any anxiety that they may be having. So that's why I'm picking up healing. Okay. You give healing to people. Oh my gosh. And yeah, I'm just really drawn to this image over here. I feel that some of you guys were also staying in a country or place somewhere in Asia. I'm really getting that. Yeah, kind of like a monk. I'm really getting that very strongly here. Kind of like a Tibetan monk, even for some of you. Wow. Anyway, let's pull up more. Talk to your angels. So, again, you have a strong connection with the divine. That's why I got the faith card. What the freak, man? Oh, gosh. Yeah. Man, like what I said, there's a lot of spiritual energy that I'm getting for group number 3, which is beautiful. And that's why I'm also even picking up that some of you guys are kind of like earth angels, okay? Yeah, light workers. Some of you are musicians in a previous lifetime. Okay, so that's another extra career or profession. Leadership. Are you freaking kidding me? What the freak? Because you got the leadership card earlier, right? And like what I said with the father card, that is also talking about an authority figure, a leader who leads people, or what. So now you got the leadership card in which you take charge of a situation. And if I'm going to be reading this, I don't know, it's giving me the Joan of Arc kind of vibe, which is really interesting. Yeah, there's really something about that. Yeah, there's something about religious work too, on top of spiritual career or spiritual work. Yeah, because spirituality is different from religion. But yeah, I'm also getting religious work. Some of you are also kind of like warriors. Maybe you're actually also, yeah, fighting um, for something, whether it's actually about religion or what. I don't know. But I'm also drawn to, yeah, this image, which gives me the Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc vibe. Wow, I can't believe this. Anyway, let's pull it more. What was your profession? Ooh, cars are flying out. This is really interesting. Okay, you got the moon card. Well, moon is all about intuition, okay? Feelings. So, like what I said, again, I won't be surprised because you got the intuition card, and moon is also talking about intuition. So, like what I said, a lot of career that had something to do with divination work, psychic work. Okay, let's pull up more. Then you got the Eon. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely something about prophecy. There's definitely something about guidance. I really got that. Okay. So, on top of, yeah, a career that is very much like what a psychic does or a healer does, for some of you, I'm just really getting here that, yeah, there's something about you kind of like leading people or guiding people. Um, Maybe it's you being the leader, all right? You're also making some changes. That's also what I'm hearing right now from spirit. You're helping them to change something. I don't know. I just heard that right now. Or change something about the environment. I'm also getting that too. There's something about environmental work, really. Yeah. Hold up. Anyway, let's try to pull up more. Yeah, you got collaboration. So there's definitely something about you working with different people because this collaboration card talks about dealing with, yeah, people, partnering up with people. Yeah, wow. All right. So let's try to pull up this deck now. Okay. Well, there's definitely something about music because if you can still remember, you got the music card, and there's actually a person playing the violin. And now with this lover card, look at this guy. He's actually playing the guitar. I don't know if this is actually a guitar or some sort of like a musical instrument. So definitely, you were a musician in your previous lifetime for some of you. Okay, and then you got this. Oh my gosh, really? So now they're actually also showing me that in a previous lifetime, part of your career or task is, again, it had something to do with providing comfort or providing help to those people who are desperate. Maybe that's why I'm really getting something about kind of like being a doctor or a counselor. There's something about therapy, really. Okay, that was what was your task back then, or part of your task back then. Wow. I can't believe what I'm getting. So I'm picking up for some of you in terms of countries. I really got, again, I still got Asia very, very strongly. I even got Tibet for some of you. I also heard Argentina. Yeah, that was so powerful too. And then I heard Denmark. I also heard India. And then I also heard Italy. So I don't know if this is actually describing um, where you were from in a previous lifetime, or maybe, yeah, this is where you are right now. I don't know, but I just heard certain countries, which is similar to group number two. But anyway, let's try to pull up another set of cards. Phobias. Okay. Trust and faith. Oh my gosh. What the freak? You got the faith card earlier. Now you got trust and faith. And if you notice, group number three, you have a lot of angels, images of angels in your reading. Haven't you noticed that? First, you also got Archangel Raphael, right? And even with this leadership card, it actually shows a woman. She's kind of like Joan of Arc, okay? And yeah, there's actually angels around her. And then you got talk to your angels, right? This is creepy. And then you got the faith card. Do you still remember this? Yeah. So if you notice group number three, there's also something about you doing a lot of light work, okay? Or this is most probably what you're also doing in this current lifetime. And don't be surprised, because again, even in your previous lifetime, this is what you've been doing. You're a light worker, you're shining light. Like what I said, if you still remember, you're actually kind of like a positive guiding light to the people around you or to the community. You're helping them, okay? Either to release any fear, phobias, you got that, because remember, you got the Nine of Swords, which is also tied about fear. And it even says here, darkest fears. Now you got phobias. What the freak? That's why I'm getting healing energy. And then you got Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Raphael is actually a healer. Isn't this crazy? Whoa, I love this reading. I really love this reading. It's so beautiful. And especially that I'm seeing a lot of images of angels here. Wow. And then he got finances. See, I told you. Remember, I said that a lot of you are also kind of like a businessman or a businesswoman. You got material harvest, all right? So yeah, there's definitely something about you selling something so you can actually earn money. Well, now you got the finances, which is also a business card. So yeah, that's also what you have been doing in your previous lifetime. So before we wrap things up, let me actually just pull up 6 cards from this deck. What was group number 3's way of living, profession in their previous lifetime? Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, there's really something about you healing people. Aw. Yeah, you're taking good care of people. Either you are kind of like a nurse, all right? Like somebody's wounded and you're taking good care of them. Again, in other words, to put it in a general way, healing. And again, I won't be surprised because we got Archangel Raphael earlier. My gosh, this is so beautiful. What else? Okay, a lot of you are also female in your previous lifetime, or because of your nurturing, compassionate energy. Group number 3, that's it. You are embracing this divine feminine energy. Wow. Very caring energy. All right. Oh, yeah. You're definitely helping people who are also abused. Um, you're also taking good care of people who are going through a lot of traumas. So again, healing. I notice there's a lot of healing for group number 3, which is beautiful. Let's pull up 3 more cards from this deck. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe this. This is weird. There's definitely something about either you're a doctor. Some of you, I don't know. I forgot what was that called, that type of career. Um yeah, it's like you're working it, I forgot what was that term called. Yeah, in which you are, for instance, you're actually in the morgue, you know. I forgot. Help me out, you guys. Yeah. There's something about that. Not for all of you, but it really picked that up. It's like you're the one who's also cleansing. Maybe that's why I got a lot of water earlier, cleansing or cleaning the dead. Honestly, I forgot what was that called. Yeah, there's something about you. Yeah. Either working for the morgue, kind of like that, or dead people. I really got that. That was so freaking weird. Oh my gosh. Anyway, then you also got another card that talks about having the ability to, yeah, see a person's future, all right, or see through what happened to them. You're also able to channel and get some messages from spirit. So again, spiritual career is very strong. Wow. And let's get one last card. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So they're definitely showing me here that you were also in a lifetime in which there's plague. I don't know. I just suddenly heard the word plague when I saw that. Yeah, there's a lot of war. There's actually, yeah, a lot of hardship during that lifetime. And I really heard the word plague because, again, I'm not going to read everything based on what it says here. But when I actually saw that image, I heard the word plague. Maybe that's why I could pick up a lot of healing energy as well for group number three. So maybe you were one of the doctors or nurses in a previous lifetime. Uh, there was a plague on that lifetime. Yeah, you've been taking good care of people. What the freak, man? No wonder. I just forgot the term where it's a kind of work or a job in which you're cleaning the dead. It's actually in the morgue. I forgot what type of work that is or the specific job or career of whoever is doing that. Yeah, there's something about that, but you can actually comment down below. I just forgot the term, but I really heard that too. So yeah, group number three, there were a lot of information here, a lot of career examples, but yeah, I love the fact that there's a lot of angels that appeared in your reading. A lot of angels. So I won't be surprised if you guys are really light workers, empaths, okay, even star seeds. I'm also getting that. Yeah, because you guys, your main purpose really, or part of your life purpose, is really to shine light to others, all right? Healing light or a positive guiding light is really what I'm getting. So, yeah, that's all I have for you, group number three. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you again next week. Bye, guys.